Hi, this is Marisa Williams from Jack and Jill. Joining us today is Monte Pittman. He is best known for playing guitar for the likes of Madonna, joining forces with Tommy Victor from Prong. That was including even Adam Lambert that you worked with Tommy Victor at one point.
Yeah,
right?
we had a band before we went on American Idol too.
Yeah, so very interesting history that he has been through in the music scene. And of course Madonna, known for her sex book and all her ways throughout the years. We definitely want to see and pick your brain a little bit about some sex toys.
Oh, okay.
So, have you ever used any sex toys or had any experience with any kind?
Never, ever, never.
Never at all.
No.
You've never used a cock ring, a
No.
dildo on a girlfriend.
No, you know what? I had one of those sleeves.
Like the pocket pussies?
Yeah, but it's split in half. So
yeah, some of them are better than others, that's
yeah,
for
it's fun
sure.
while it lasted.
Yeah.
See, I want to think that it was a good one, and just that I split it in half. So I don't want to know.
You were just that rambunctious
I just want to think that way.
Teaching it a lesson. I've heard that before, but yeah, quality issues can definitely be a thing when you're looking at products like that. But you've never had like any experience with any vibrating products at all? Never experimented with a girlfriend, wife?
No.
Wow.
No, that sounds exciting.
So if you were,
I would always get scared that like I would get electrocuted, or there'd be a short in the wire, or something like that. So I would get neurotic like that. Like, what if something happens and it...
Well, there's definitely different technologies out there. There's ones that are rechargeable, just like your cell phone.
Oh,
There's
okay.
ones that run on battery.
You could
There's
just use
ones
your
that are
cell phone and have
waterproof.
somebody call you a bunch of times and use that as your vibrator.
Yeah, but if you're in the shower, it might not be the best idea. You know what I mean? So it's like if you're trying to get kinky in the hot tub.
Do they make like a vibrating soap?
That's a good idea. Maybe you should patent that.
Okay.
Soap on a rope gets an upgrade.
Alright, okay.
That's really good for getting in the crevices. But if you were set loose in a store like Jack and Jill's adult store, if you would get to purchase one item, what would you be thinking about? Like, what would be your first instinct of something to discover?
What do they have? They have everything? Okay. I would get one of those penis mold making kits. Do they have those?
We were just talking about those.
Yes. Yeah.
I actually did a mold back in my younger, sexier years.
Really?
Yes, down in New Orleans. I did, before I took my piercings out, down yonder, and as well as the upper regions, so I could remember what it was like to be young and sexy.
Yeah, I guess one of those. I could just sell them at my merch booth.
Hey, why not?
Just put the logo on there.
For sure.
Can you blow them up? Or does it
I
have
would
to
put
be
one of those like silky coatings on it, and then
Okay.
you could put your logo on that.
Yeah, and then that way it's
and
even bigger.
you can blow it up,
Yeah.
but see in proportion and shape-wise,
Yeah.
just like kick it up a notch, turn it up to
Yeah, okay.
11. Definitely add a vibration.
I guess that would
somewhere.
be my answer.
I would buy it if it was at a merch booth. I think this is something you should definitely consider.
See, maybe people would buy it just because of like, I can't believe he did this. Now at my merch
Well,
booth.
that, and I collect dildos, so
Oh.
it's like, for me, it'd be like, ooh, there's one I don't have.
Oh, okay. That's a good idea. I have panties that I sell at my merch booth. I thought it was going to be a great idea. But people take them and look, oh, it's an eye patch. I'm like, man.
Exactly. They start thinking they're a pirate, and then they want a peg leg.
But I still think it was a great idea.
I mean, it's always good, but it's like, how many pairs have you had thrown back on stage?
No.
Really?
Well, they buy them at the show, and then they, I guess if we come back and play in that same city, then no one's thrown them. I've gotten great reviews on them. They said they're very comfortable.
Nice.
And they say Monte Pittman Between the Space, because that's the name of my new album. It's Between the Space.
So little pun on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Very nice. Very nice. So, have you ever experimented with flavored lubes or any kind of flavored products like edible underwears or anything like that?
No, I don't think I have. No, I think there was a one of those like candy bras or something like that.
Oh yeah.
I there was
Those are
some sort of
really
powder. I remember some powder.
The
that
edible
seemed
body powders?
Yeah, but it went everywhere. And so it was a bad idea. It didn't go over well. I'm more of a just get
her
to
done.
it. Yeah.
What about even moves?
Play the classics. I make my own.
The old.
I've those are great too. Those get kind of, I don't know. There's only one good one, and that's KY. I don't like the others. It's too thick.
You've never tried Pure?
No.
Like Eros?
No.
It's German.
Oh, well, then it's got to be.
It is.
It's got to be. I am missing out on so many things, and I'm a Scorpio, so I'm very interested
We need
in
to
all of
hook
this
you
stuff.
up with a product
Yeah.
box. So we can definitely get that going.
Get you some
for
Jack and
you.
Jill lubricants.
Get you some
rabbits.
some different lubricants to try. Maybe are you interested in edible stuff? Like, what's your
I'm up
what's
for
your
whatever.
exploratory
No,
area? Have you ever
I'm-
tried bondage?
No, but I
Tying
would.
people up?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm up for whatever. I'm a Scorpio, like I said.
Scorpios tend to be a little bit on the sexual side.
You may be uncovering things that we don't even know about me yet.
See, it's never too late to discover.
Mm-hmm.
And Jack and Jill's definitely the place to open up that fantasy box and see what's there to explore. There's all kinds of interesting stuff. I know.
I've never had someone to teach me these things.
Oh my gosh. Well, they actually have tutorials on the website. So
Oh,
you can
okay.
check those out.
I'm sure I can
And
figure it
sex
out.
tips. What about for yourself personally? So Scorpios are a little sexual. So for you, what do you think is the best turn on for a woman?
I don't know anymore. I just don't know. I've been on tour for 7 weeks.
So if you see your wife
that doesn't even
and you're
exist.
like and you haven't seen her in a while and you're gonna like kiss up to her in this bed, what would you do as like a special little offering to her?
Fix whatever needs repaired in the house. Make sure the oil's changed.
Change your
in the
oils.
vehicle. Yeah, that's to make sure the house is clean.
So you're more of a giver.
Yeah, I am.
That's a good thing. So there's different ways that people express their sexuality and when it comes to love and stuff like that. So it sounds like you're definitely more of the giving type. So that's a good thing. So what about on the opposite end of the spectrum, for you, what is some of your biggest turn-ons or things that you would look forward to enjoying sexually?
Like I said, anything. I'm up for whatever.
So
That's not the most.
like the
I don't know how
equestrian
exciting
thing?
of an answer that is, but
like, would you be up for trying the equestrian thing where they put the horse bit in the mouth and the saddle and like letting your wife ride you around with a whip?
I don't know. I don't know, but I'm not saying no. Maybe.
Maybe. Hey, there's a whole world out there you get
I guess
to explore.
I have never thought about that up until this moment. I've never thought like, oh, hey, this girl is so hot, I want to meet her or whatever. I want her to dress me up like a horse and whip me. I've never
But there's
thought
people
about
out there that are into
But I guess
it.
if someone said, hey, I'm going to take you home, I'm going to dress you up like a horse and whip you, I'd be like, yeah, sure. I don't think I'd say no.
Open to explore.
I just haven't done that.
Yeah. Well, like I said, there's all kinds of
I've also
products
been on
you
the
can
road
find.
for a long time.
They even have butt plugs with horsetails.
That would not be for me. Maybe for someone else. Maybe for the female is what you mean, yeah.
Just saying they have it.
Oh, that's great that they have that. Did they have it in different
They have it in
colors?
different colors and stuff, yeah. Mm-hmm.
They make
different sizes.
black and red and blue.
White.
Okay. Do they make a green one?
Mhm.
Yeah, don't they have a
Okay.
rainbow one too?
Many.
For like
Rainbow,
the unicorn
great,
thing?
great.
Like
Yeah.
if you have the unicorn fetish?
Plenty of options.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, for you, moving on to sexual, what's your biggest musical fantasy? If you could play with anyone, dead or alive, anywhere, anytime.
So this is just to perform
Well,
with an
whatever.
artist.
You can have tea and crumpets if you'd like.
Or
I'm not going to limit you.
Or do you mean like, you know, my musical fantasy is for me to get my band, you know, to where this could keep going, where I could keep touring and you know, make it work to where I'm playing a venue and it's sold out, so where I have a bus and I can, you know, pay my band and have someone do merch, and to me that's all I want actually. But as far as playing with someone,
I mean, you've had a pretty good run up to this point.
yeah,
bro.
I mean,
Let's not lie.
I've always said Ozzy would be the number one. The you know, that's what one of the things I grew up listening to. Or if Metallica added a third guitar player like Leonard Skinner, if they said, "Hey, look, we've done all this. What else can we do?" Well, Leonard Skinner has 3 guitar players. Let's bring Monte in.
Why not?
So maybe something like that. I auditioned for Chris Cornell, but I didn't get the gig. That was amazing.
I seen him 2 weeks before he died, right here in Florida.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not trying to go there, but I'm just saying he's one of my favorites. And he goes, "Well, what do I do if Madonna calls?" And I'm like, "Oh man, we'll work that out." He's like, "No, I'm going to be in Argentina looking for a new guitar player because you're going to go with her." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So he's like, "Oh, sorry." But I got to jam with him. That was cool. So I don't know. I'm a huge Ray LaMontagne fan. You know, he's an acoustic player. I'd love to like open for him.
That would be interesting.
I couldn't play with him. I can't meet him. I'm scared to death of him. There's like certain people that I don't want to meet because they're just too far away.
Sometimes when you meet your heroes and then you're like, wah, wah.
Yeah, I kind of, I don't want to really, I
happen a
don't
few
really want to
times.
admit this, but I kind of know Steve Vai, and one year he wrote me an email telling me happy birthday, and he had some very kind words to say about one of my albums I put out, and I was just like, I'm not even reading this. This is not even real, because if he's somebody, if I'm around him, like if I'm one time I was near him and I was standing next to him, and someone goes, "Are you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm scared to death of Steve Vai."
Well, we're going to cut to another segment real quick.
Okay.
So we appreciate you getting with us. And then what did you say the album?
There's 2 new albums on Metal Blade Records. One is called Between the Space. It looks like this. And then there's an acoustic album called Better or Worse. So I got 2 new albums that came out August 31st. I got 6 albums out in total, so it's something for everybody.
Nice. Well, thank you again for joining us, and we'll see you again soon.
All right, thank you.